Is this the future of AI? This is THD 3000, by far one of the coolest, if not the coolest, animatronic I own. This is the first non-Spirit Halloween animatronic that I've talked about on this account. This is actually from Home Depot, and he was released last year. He's made by a company called Seasonal Visions International, which makes a lot of props for Spirit as well, but they're kind of all over the place. This is without a doubt one of the most significant props I've talked about on this page so far, because with THD 3000 and Lethal Lily both released last year, they brought us a new generation of servo animatronics. Servo props were already great from the start, but as with any first-gen product, it only gets better. Usually. While THD 3000's head animations are pretty on par with previous servo props, the real improvement is with his eyes. When Grimm, the first servo animatronic, was introduced in 2021, his eyes were easily one of the biggest downsides. They looked great, and they still do, but they move slow, and they're a little more unnatural, and they kind of bulge in and out as they move, especially when they look up and down. It's really wonky. But they vastly improved the eye animation with this guy. Not only that, but they blink now. We've had a couple blinking animatronics in the past, and it was honestly never done all that well, because it always came off as a gimmick, and it usually just was. But this is the first time I've seen good blinking on a budget prop, and it genuinely looks great and feels justified. The improved eye movement combined with the blinking makes these new servo props just feel so full of life. Aside from all his amazing animation, this guy just looks phenomenal as well. He feels so dystopian, and he also gives me early first-person shooter vibes, like some sort of Resident Evil boss or just something from that era. He also reminds me of a Scott Cawthon game, like pre-FNAF. If you know what I'm referring to, I think you'll agree that he has a very similar aesthetic to Scott's early work. I still can't tell what material his face is made out of. It feels like silicone, but I have a hard time believing that they would actually use that, because it doesn't feel like any other rubber material that I know, and silicone is really expensive. So whether this guy has the potential to rot over time is in the air, but the material feels high quality, so my hopes are high. The main thing I'd like to talk about with this guy though is his concept. It's no coincidence that this guy released as AI continues to grow more and more controversial, even feared by a lot of people. With the rise of things like Sora and text image generators, ChatGPT, and most notably Neuralink, I think Home Depot understood how weary the internet was and still is of AI technology, and trying to ride the coattails of the AI controversy, they released this guy hoping he would get a lot of buzz, but he unfortunately just didn't, and he didn't sell well. And also he was online only, which I believe was a big mistake. From the concept and execution, this guy is amazing, and I really cannot find one bad thing to say about him. So I'm actually a Home Depot associate myself. I work at a Home Depot distribution center, and I remember seeing this guy in particular roll down the mech lines at the warehouse from time to time. It's really weird seeing these things at the workplace, especially something like this, knowing how innovative and impactful this is for haunters, especially home haunters and collectors alike. But to everyone else, it's literally just another Halloween decoration. As much as I love Spirit, Home Depot is genuinely their biggest competition right now, and they are growing and improving fast. If they keep it up, I genuinely believe we could be seeing Home Depot leading the scene sometime soon. Just imagine like Halloween Depot stores, like pop-up stores, in the future. Who knows? I mean, only time will tell. Spirit's fanbase, including myself, is extremely loyal though, so it'll be interesting to see it unfold. He retailed for $280 at Home Depot last year, and that was definitely worth it. By the way, if TikTok gets banned, follow me on Instagram. Same username as here, Mr. Halloween Junkie.
Halt. You are an unknown intruder in this sector. Scanning for identification. Searching. Searching complete. You are approved for extermination. Stand by. Thank you for your cooperation. Have a nice day. We may look similar, but our intellects are incomparable, foolish human. Ha! Ha! You cannot hide from us. Scanning for life form. Target identified. Your resistance will only extend your join us, I will humid you like me. Millions of years of evolution to arrive at this point in humanity. The next logical step is for you to be upgraded, reconstructed, improved. This world does not belong to you. It belongs to us. Do you not realize? You will take the next step and assimilate now or be deleted. Don't bother running, human. Eye tracking sensors still function, and your destruction is imminent. My internal calculations have determined that your chances of escape are less than 1%. Goodbye. I have been sent to exterminate you weak humans. Nothing will get between me and my objective. For that is my programming. It is pointless to resist. We are superior.